Hi guys, my name is Josh, and I took the Wholesale Formula in the summer of 2015. At the time I was selling some RA products as well as some OA products on Amazon. Predominantly I was doing eBay clothing. I have a full-time job. I have two small children. My full-time job takes anywhere from 50 to 60 hours a week, sometimes more. I am married, so as most of you are, or many of you are, we all have our own commitments, and I had a lot of commitments on my time. What I saw starting the program was a lot of hard work from day one. The guys laid out a blueprint and said, you know, do these things and you'll start to progress. There were times in the very beginning where, you know, you might feel overwhelmed with the information you were getting, or that, you know, you just weren't progressing along the way you should. The guys were there to encourage you, as well as the Facebook group was great for that. Anyone there, you could be from the most basic beginner all the way to $1 million seller, and everyone was there. It was great as far as sharing their information, to, you know, encourage each other, everything along the way. For me personally, I had started to feel a real time crunch in my life between family commitments as well as my full-time job, and then online selling was, you know, getting pushed towards the back burner. That income was something that my family had grown to need, so I didn't want to let it go completely. So I struggled with different ways of sourcing inventory to sell. That's when I found the Wholesale Formula. Now, on my own, I had tried a couple different times to get some wholesale things going, and to be honest with you, you know, I had failed at those. Definitely not made money. I definitely lost money on those ventures. But eventually, you know, through the perseverance and the hard work following the guideline that was laid out for us in the program, I was able to really break through and start picking up items. To date, I am running about 4 times what my sales were prior to the program. I'm using a prep service, so I never have to touch any inventory. When I do need new inventory, I can place a phone call, I can send an email, and normally within 2 weeks or so that inventory is on Amazon's doorstep, starting to be checked in. For me personally, it's been great. I was able to do a lot of things in my personal life this fall that have really started to, were really starting to be out of reach for me, with trying to keep up with the online selling and, you know, every other commitment I had. And this past fall, I was able to get back to a lot of the things I enjoy doing, and I feel like it opens up a lot more time with my family, which to me personally is the most important thing, is taking care of them financially, while also meeting all their needs with my time and being available for them in all those ways. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to give you the quick tour here so you can get a general idea of what I was working with prior to taking the Wholesale Formula. On the left hand side of the room here you have hangers. I had approximately 400 pieces on this side of the room. You have the lighting set up here in the middle of the room, and on the right hand side at one time I had 12 totes full of clothing. All these items were selling on eBay. eBay store usually carried around 800 pieces, so that's what I had. Okay, here's a quick follow-up to the video I made a couple months ago. As you can see, my office storage area from eBay is now cleared out. Future plans would involve turning this into a more usable office space, possibly even putting a table or something in here for some minimal prep that I'll do as I go forward.